Hey, everybody, you're listening to the Inspirational Power Hour, and I am so super excited because I am talking to Mr. Awesome. This is none other than Pastor Charles Jenkins. How are you, Pastor?
I'm fantastic and so excited to be with you. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Listen, I think this interview has been a long time in the making.
Mark me present. Mark me present.
Oh, wow. Pastor Jenkins, you've had an amazing year this past year. When you look back this time last year in your wildest dreams, did you know that the CD, that the song, the choir, everything would make the impact that it has?
You know what? I got to tell you, we were only prayerful and hopeful. You know, God gives us visions and He gives us ideas, and of course, as John 15:16 says, you want to bear much fruit. And so the hope was that His word would not return void, and our faith and works would produce something significant. And I will say this is exceedingly abundantly above all we could ask or think. God has exceeded our expectations, and we're really excited about it.
And we're excited, too. Pastor Jenkins, you're pastor of Fellowship in Chicago, and that is an amazing ministry. I follow you guys. I've seen some of the video, the stream, and you do such a great job. How long have you been pastor there?
Been the pastor here a little over 12 years. Took over in December of 2000 and followed in Icon and Reverend Clay Evans, who was here for 50 years as the senior pastor and is still alive and doing well, 87.
So when you became the pastor there, was this always a part of your vision for the ministry?
You know what? I inherited an amazing church with a profound musical legacy and history. Reverend Evans did 22 albums. I got a testimony, Reach Beyond the Break, At the Cross. And my initial focus, though, was just to transition the church to make sure that we were relevant in the 21st century. When I got here, Reverend Evans was 75. I was 24. 80% of the church was 75 and older, so it was filled with seasoned seniors who had done so much building. And so the goal was to sustain the long-timers while bringing in other generations with a commitment to impact the city for Jesus. And at the appropriate time, I felt like at some point I would introduce a new generation of fellowship to gospel music, and it was a few years back that God had said to me that it's time, and so here we are.
Amen, amen. And so after an amazing year and so many just accomplishments with the song just being number one, staying there, and the Stellars, all of that, how has that ride been through this past year?
You know, it's been fun. You know, our only real mission was to create simple, singable, theologically sound music to add to the catalog of great gospel music that's out here. We wanted to create more music for the church to sing on Sunday morning, and we knew nothing about charts and awards and any of that. So to win 5 Stellar Awards, nominated for 8, and to one of my team members said to me today that Awesome has been in the top 10 a year next month. And I mean, just stuff that, you know, I've never thought about or considered it, but it's all gravy. It's all gravy on top of our mission, and we are super grateful.
And, you know, you talked about doctrinally sound music. That's a great segue into this new project that you guys are a part of, the Bible series. I see that Awesome is one of the songs that's going to be affiliated with that great work.
Yeah, you know, it's been so exciting to see how a song that started, you know, in my house that I was just singing to myself go around the world and multiple races and people all around the world. Mark Burnett, who created The Voice, Shark Tank, The Apprentice, he's launching a new series March the 3rd on the History Channel called The Bible. Heard the song, his wife, Roma Downey, who starred in Touched by an Angel, heard it, wept. They created their own video around it and have kind of taken it viral and used it to promote their Bible series on the History Channel. And it's really been fun and exciting to watch.
And so I think now you guys are ready to take this to a whole nother level, this songwriting competition that you guys have. Tell us about this.
So my record label, Inspired People, which is our independent record label, I wanted to reach out for another songwriter and to create a platform, a door, an opportunity for someone else. As I was inspired to do some writing, a gift that I had that I hadn't been paying attention to. I was inspired by some dear friends, and I want to inspire somebody else. You know, it can be hard to get into the business, into the industry, and so, you know, a lot of people say they broke in. Well, we wanted to open a door and at the same time be a blessing. So at inspiredpeoplemusic.com, anybody can jump on there, click on the songwriting contest. There's $1,000 prize, a publishing deal, a Mac computer, and also you can win a slot on our next album, and hopefully this person will get lots of publicity and get the opportunity to be seen and heard by some other great artists and win some opportunities to work with them also.
That sounds like an amazing prize package. That's a lot, Pastor Jenkins.
You know, a lot of my friends who are in the business, they thought it was too much. And so if they thought it was too much, I thought it was enough. The goal is to be generous and to be a blessing. We're blessed to be a blessing. And so we wanted to do that. So we're really looking forward to the winner.
All right. So definitely anyone that's listening out there, can you give them that website one more time?
It's inspiredpeoplemusic.com. Inspired with a D, peoplemusic.com. And the songwriting contest is the first thing on the page. It's a big banner.
And it's on our Facebook page as well. I've posted it there also, and I'm going to repost it a couple of more times today. So I definitely want everybody to make sure that they check it out and connect and just continue to connect with you and your ministry. How can they connect online with you, Pastor Jenkins?
You can connect. I'm on Twitter at Charles Jenkins 7, at Charles Jenkins 7, and also I'm on Facebook, Charles Jenkins and Fellowship Chicago.
Thank you so much for taking time out and for talking with us today. And actually, we're getting ready, and I think I want to play I Will Live. I love that song.
I'm so glad. You know, we're really excited about I Will Live because for us it's not just a song, it's a mantra. Mm-hmm. You know, so many people live beneath their capacity, beneath their potential. And Jesus, as he says, I've come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. Those words more abundantly in Greek mean advantage extraordinary, more abundantly, advantage extraordinary. It means when I have Jesus Christ in my life, I have an advantage that I did not have as an unbeliever. And now that I have him, I can do the extraordinary. I can do with him things I couldn't do without him. I can be with him things I couldn't be without him. And so this song is really to say, hey, don't let trouble weigh you down. Say, I will live, and I'm going to embrace everything Jesus says I can be, says I can do to the hilt.